Inendoitwa Caroline Charumbira ndobva ndosenzera ndiri kuhead office ndine technical head wemacrop chemicals. Saka tangoyo as ETG kuti tisangana nema-agrodealers muno muchiredzi. Mungange muchitenga kwatiri kana kuti muchitenga kune mamwe masuppliers. Tinongoda general view yekungoti zvinhu zvakamira sei, not kuti pertaining to ETG chete, even nemamwe masuppliers amunoshanda nawo. Handizoti muri comfortable tiite national here kana kuti interview yacho tiite nechirungu?
Ndiri comfortable nezvese, depending nokuti message yenyu munoda kundoileya kunani after all. I've got no problem.
Okay. Yeah, because it will be going to Dubai to our head office.
Okay.
So maybe if we can do mostly in English, that would be good.
No problem.
All right.
Trust good.
I know that's fine. As a starting point, can you just introduce yourself? Your business, how long you've been doing your business, and when you started, and also maybe how big your business is.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions in a single question.
Yes.
But what I can say, my name is Agrihub. I'm the director of Input Agribusiness. Together with the Victor Livombo, he's one of the directors. We started the business in 2022 after we have seen that there was a shortage of apples in Chiredzi, so we decided to find some suppliers, which happens that our first supplier was the Sunray Corporation. That's one of the companies we first forged the relationship with. After we've met them at one of the low-road agricultural show. So they started supplying us, especially I can say in 2023 there was a huge shortage of fertilizers in Chiredzi. So that's when we started sourcing outside from Chiredzi in Harare. Sunray Corporation. At first we used to buy cash. However, with the time after they have seen that we were moving volumes, they started giving us on consignment. So we've got a good relationship with Sunray Corporation. Another dealer that we have worked with is Zimbabwe Phosphate Industries. We supply us single super phosphate.
Okay. Can you walk me through your usual day and on how you do your typical sales and also inventory management?
In terms of inventory management, okay, what I can say is that as agro dealers, sometimes you get overwhelmed with the demand, especially during the peak seasons. So most times we just keep some stocks of, let's say, not less than 15 tons. And then if we reach that 15 tons, that's our reorder level. We start to but this is just because of some financial constraints, and that our capital for the main moment is not, we are not liquid enough to order some huge stocks. But with the huge stocks, we can move volumes that 15 tons maybe is a sale for a day, maybe 2 days. You asked another question. It was about stock management.
Also, your typical usual
sales. Yeah, the pattern of sales is in Chiredzi, especially in the sugar industry, just towards the revenue days. That's when you can move huge sales. So by the time farmers get revenue, you have to be stocked so that you don't miss selling at that particular period. Once you miss selling for that month, which means your sales will be reduced or totally affected. So you need to get it stocked.
All right, okay. Are there any major challenges that you face in your day-to-day operations? I think maybe you've touched on that. Okay,
Yes,
in sales management, customer acquisition, and also advisory. Maybe we can start with customer acquisition. What challenges are you facing on those ones?
Customer acquisition. Maybe you can elaborate there.
Customer acquisition, getting farmers to come to your shop.
No, we've built a good brand. Actually, remember, ETG is one of the companies that used to supply us. We used to go, in fact, when I was explaining how we started one of our major suppliers was ETG again, but with ETG, we didn't forge that relationship to get stocks on consignment, which was our main, so you can say, my main challenge in terms of stocks management. Because if you have that consignment, I think we would be able to move more volumes. So acquiring customers as a banker, I've got a lot of customers. It's actually we're running a portfolio here. Because I myself, a former banker, was a relationship officer, and together with my business partner was a relationship officer. Besides that, Chiredzi is a warrior. This is where I was born and bred. So we have a good relationship, starting some of it emanating from just socializing, daily socializing. Some of the clients who have those farms are my relatives, and being a local, they are willing to support us. So acquisition is not a problem, but the main challenge is getting stock.
Okay. And also on advisory. Advisory.
In terms of advisory, where we are now in business, there is no such much. I cannot say we're jack of all trades, but I think there's a little room for advisory that we have not ventured into. Maybe if we have to explain about advisory, maybe from those ZSA, we attend those meetings, we do those ZSES, and Tonga Tulens, we attend those meetings. When they do their meetings, we get advisory. And also we have friends in the industry that you can usually share about the agro industry, especially the sugarcane farming. So we have vast referrals that can advise us.
No, that's fine. How are your relationships with your suppliers? On the ordering, how is it when you are ordering your products, the products that you would require from the suppliers? What's your relationship?
Our relationship is very good. Yeah, but some of the challenges is what happens. Some of these suppliers are now here. They are now based here. Before they came here, we used to have a good relationship because they would give us a consignment and we were able to sell and they take a better markup. But now that they are here, we have to match their prices. Of which, if we negotiate the discount, you say, no, look, the clients know that you are here. You are just by the site there. And I'm trying to come and order from you, then come back and sell here. It will be expensive. Why can't you give me a little bit discount so that I can also have a better margin? So that's where there is still a need to be fixed there. Yeah, that's our main challenge when it comes to our suppliers. They are in here, they have now opened their retail shops.
All right, okay. So you're like
yeah, they are competitors.
Competitors also.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe in the near future, people are going to go and look, maybe if I've grown up and say, no, where are they getting these inputs, and I can go and take them.
No, okay. So okay, we just said on the ordering, and also maybe we can also what are your relationship on the payment terms?
Yeah, on the payment terms, we're paying cash. No one is giving us a concern except Zinforce.
Okay.
Yeah, we're paying cash, and then a little bit discounted. Sometimes they can say, no, cannot discount, and that product was already cheaper.
Okay. And what about the quality issues on the on the products that you are getting from these suppliers?
Yeah, they're good quality. It's good quality.
Do you have any of the suppliers who are giving you credit days? And how does it work?
Yes, we have Zinfos. Yeah, giving us consignment. We used to have a relationship with Sunday Corporation, but currently I think maybe in terms of that they are now in here in Chiredzi, they are no longer extending that to us. Yeah, but when it comes to Zinfos, we are working good with it. It's giving us on consignment, and then we are paying after 30 days, 30 days accounts. I think they said, but their target is that our contract will remain if we are able to move half of what they advance us per month. So actually moving more than that.
Okay. In Zifos, is it also here, or they are just relying on you?
They are relying on us with other suppliers. I think Zinfos in Zimbabwe is the only company that produces single superphosphate. So I guess even ETG gets it from them.
Yes. Okay. What is the most frustrating part of dealing with with your suppliers or distributors? Are there any delivery delays?
Yeah. As a businessman, you'll be looking sometimes to, as I say, that by the time you get revenue, you should have stocked. That's when you can. That's the only way you can be able to move huge volumes. Because farmers, if they get revenue, let's say on Monday to Friday, that's the peak selling days. After that, after 2 weeks after revenue, they would have no money. So in terms of delays, we have a challenge in terms of delays. That sometimes the suppliers would have no stock, so we miss sales by that way. And another challenge is, as I have highlighted earlier, is the issue of margins, and they seem not to care. I don't understand them. Maybe I don't know what. They seem not to take those issue for a dealer. Maybe what I can say, a channel of distribution. Yeah, mostly they have abandoned it, and they are going straight to the customer. And if you go there, negotiate some discount so that you can chip in there as a distributor. We've got know that one.
Okay. Do they also ask you for minimum order? Do they say you should order a certain quantity for?
Yes. Thank you for asking that question. Yes, when it comes to ETG, they say you must order maybe 15 metric tons or so, so that you can discount. But the discount is just you can see that you have bank charges transferring money from one account to another account. So those charges, maybe you are discounted, you got 50 cents discount. What about transfer charges? They say a certain percentage is already a cost. We come again. There is a transportation from one place to another. It's a cost again. So at the end of the day, we are just doing it for the sake of keeping our clients, not disappointing our clients, and we will capitalize on other products that are a bit cheaper, so that it's the issue of keeping clients.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you decide what stocks to keep and the quantity?
It depends on the demand. There are studied patterns that you can know that during this season, or after farmers have harvested, let's say early June, July, August, the SSP, MOP, MAP, there will be a huge demand. But after they kind of grown up, and then towards the end of the season, most of farmers have harvested now. They require a top dressing fertilizers, urea, AM, and so. I don't know. My voice is coming out clear, but please.
I think should be okay.
I don't have a problem. Huh?
Yeah,
okay,
I think
so the same applies to herbicides again. There are pre-emergence herbicides and post-emergence. Obviously, there's no way someone can just after harvesting apply post-emergence herbicide. They've got to start with the pre-emergence. So we deal with those patterns, standard patterns.
Okay. So do you end up with products that just sit on your shelves and don't sell?
No.
Do you even have that situation?
No, we don't have idle products. We market our products, and we order products after doing a market research. We don't just go to find a product and say maybe it's cheaper, and let me take it. We order products that are needed by the clients.
Okay, we said we don't have. How are your sales spills in terms of cash and credit? Do you offer credit or is only on cash basis?
Yes, we offer credit to well-known customers. Because what happens is sometimes these clients in sugarcane industry, time as application of inputs is important. You see that someone is harvesting today. That's all the best. For example, he's harvesting on the first day of the month. Is expecting to get the revenue in mid-month. By that time, at the first time of irrigation, you need to apply pre-emergence herbicides. So this comes clients sometimes run to us and no, I'm going to get revenue mid-month, but look, I got a challenge here. I want to apply my herbicides within the that time period they are required to be applied. So we can usually assist those.
Okay.
Yeah, but mostly we do. I can say half. Yeah, half.
Okay.
Yes, but well-known customers. We do some visits, we do some verifications. Are you going to get revenue? We deal with the associations. We maybe sometimes the revenue got deducted directly from the source. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is the hardest part about managing customer credit and getting repaid?
The hardest part is when it comes to those credit sales is collection. Collection is a challenge. But some of the customers, if you don't do thorough research, you might find that they come to access inputs on credit, but they don't have end revenue coming. That's the hardest part. But I think it can be managed when you can first visit the farm and check that the customer is already harvesting things. It's inflicting revenue. We've got also some points of referral. Of where you can ask, get information. Let's say the associations, they can check for you. Yes, Mr. Who so has delivered a many metric tons. Mr. definitely has revenue. But at the same time, again, you might find that they've delivered cane to Tonga. But already you've assessed some inputs there. You've got a debt. So they check that man first. That you assessing the money. Another issue, these clients have got loans in the banks. So what happens is banks can issue some irrevocable letters of undertaking and say, Mr. Wu and Wu have got a loan. No deductions must be paid, must be made. The whole revenue must come here first, and then we will pay those third parties. Yeah, so that's some of the challenges that are there. But it's business, you cannot leave business as they said, just try your path. And they say, I'm also there. We have to deal with the good relationship. We have to deal with those issues. You have to have a relationship with the bank. I said, bank, yes, you have funded you so, but also chipped in and they assist the client by the time when he was not able to assist. And the banks are willing to assist. They are willing because they know that sometimes they delay giving customers. They are welcomers and say, input link, you have assisted the customer who and who, but you want all those things under one umbrella. You assisted by the time he needed inputs urgently, but now a facility is ready. We can transfer the money. That's how we work.
Okay, that's good. Okay, how do you manage to payments for especially for credit sales? What is the usual credit days offered? What are you? What days do you offer for credit?
We usually offer not less, just less than 30 days. Less than 30 days. Because what happens, we usually offer credit to someone who have harvested, expecting revenue next month. So that period is usually shorter. It's usually 15 to 16 days, if I'm not mistaken. But there are some customers with some different situations, because everyone comes with the same. I got no money to offer, but can you assist me to raise my cane up to such level? And then we have terms for those again.
Okay.
Depending when we have we have liquidity by that time. We are liquid enough. Say I need a 2 month credit. Now I'm going to harvest. Let's say in April. Going to harvest in June. Can we? You guys, the bank would have. If the bank has advanced some credit to me, it's going to charge me some interest for so many days. That you can chip in and assist me here. They will agree on certain interest. That is also viable. Okay. That is workable with the farm. Not also burdening the farm, but also managing us to do the business. But that way we are creating a good relationship with the farmers, and by the time he is relieved, even for cash sales, is definitely going to come.
What are your usual days which you offer for credit? The interest rate which you normally give to farmers.
On the term of interest rate, what I can say is that we offer the recommended lending rate. Remember, we are not a lending institution.
No.
Yes, it's a credit, so we don't do much with the interest. We just say for a price, maybe for so many days, if you return a certain amount of money, but not basically that interest will keep on accruing. We just agree on a price that, look, the opportunity cost for money for bond is, but not necessarily that you charge a interest for so.
Okay, but you put a markup.
Yes, we put a markup that is slightly higher than the cash price.
Normal price. Okay, all right. No, that's fine. What are your biggest challenges in managing your relationship with farmers?
Some of these farmers are not honest. That's the main challenge. Fish and business, you can expect those issues. Just need to be in a position to manage. Yeah, that's the main challenge. Some of these farmers are not honest, and some of the sometimes it's a main serious case of concern that the farmer is honest but doesn't have money. There are so many deductions these farmers are facing. NASA, Zino, all those things. You can see that sometimes he's willing to pay but doesn't have money to be patient enough. Because our main issue is to drive agriculture the next level, so that we want these farmers to be productive. But at the same time, then we are targeting that if they grow, we are going to also get a business.
Yes. Yeah. That's fine. Do you take part in any government farmer schemes? Those government schemes for farmers. Let's say the PIP, the Presidential Input Scheme. No. Okay.
We just see people get presidential schemes. There are people if I can, my memory serves me well, I remember these are people from rural areas.
Yeah, they're the ones who get the product, but the product has to come from someone. The product comes from suppliers. So, are you also involved in those in supplying the government for them to be able to do those schemes?
Oh, you mean us supplying government?
Yes.
We haven't engaged in anyone.
Okay. Yeah.
our capacity, no, I don't think can allow us
Okay.
and we haven't even go through the formal way of maybe knowledge of how it is done, because currently we are overwhelmed even with the demand that we are getting daily. So we are not in a position to raise those bulk inputs by the government also.
Okay, all right. How does your business look during the off season? Do you have an off season, or is like continuous business throughout the year?
Yeah, we have an off season. Mainly from I can say from January to June.
Okay.
January, but that's not off. Because remember, we have some farmers we have got 30 say milling agreement, milling agreement. They get revenue on monthly basis. So those farmers, it's difficult for them to raise money to buy cash, inputs cash, because they are getting just a few revenue monthly. So we advance them. So what I was saying that to at a better markup, but on a monthly basis they were giving us some revenue. So we don't face a huge challenge when it comes to off season. And besides that, some farmers come during the off season. It's off season because it's not peak selling season.
Okay.
But actually it doesn't hit us hard. Yeah, because we have those farmers who became buying one or two things, plus those that we have advanced, they come paying us.
Okay, all right. Are there any additional service that you offer to farmers besides selling of goods?
Yes, we plow back to the community. Yeah, in terms of sponsoring tournaments, that's one of our major, as a way of marketing, creating product and awareness, and at the same time plow back the community. Yeah.
Okay. How about that's sponsorship. Can you handle questions about product usage when farmers come to you on how to use the products? Do you have advice or service?
Yes, we give them advice. Yeah, we have got experts here.
Oh, okay.
As the salesperson itself is an agronomist. And as we have got vast knowledge of the sugar cane industry, we offer those services.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even in terms of application rates, even if they require that our company can go there and spray on their behalf if they are not in a position to do them, we'll do that at a charge.
Okay.
We can arrange that. Yeah.
Right. Is there any data capture that you do for your farmers?
Yes, we keep the data for the farmers. Yes.
How do you capture the data?
It's in our system. Any transactory history we have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. Are there any apps or technical platform that you use on your day-to-day business?
Yeah, WhatsApp. Mostly.
Okay. How about Facebook?
Facebook, yes, we've got some Facebook pages. Yeah, don't market much on Facebook. But if our business is growing, we are going to get there. As I've said earlier, we are already overwhelmed with the demand on the daily basis. We don't have much stocks. So we don't want to disappoint someone to get market on Facebook. We have huge demand of customers coming and say, no, I don't have a product. No, we don't want that.
Okay.
Move slow, bit by bit.
Okay.
If you are in a position so that now we can almost supply, want to reach a position whereby we can supply everybody. Say, no, we can utilize all those platforms, Instagram, Facebook, or WhatsApp, or TikTok, if it's possible. But right now, with our clients and what we have and their size, we are good with what we have.
Okay. Also on the apps, do you do mobile money transfer?
Yes. Using them, use those other platforms. almost we are going digital. Any form of money transfer that you want, we can.
Okay.
We can do it.
Oh, right now you are into what? Eco Cash. Do you also do
bank internet banking, mobile banking, any form of transaction that is acceptable in Zimbabwe, we can do it.
Okay. All right. How do you feel about an app where farmers order digitally and pick up from your shops? Do you think it's possible?
It's very possible. It's very possible, but you have to I can say it's you have some strong security for those apps in terms of hacking and just so they need to invest more money in those digital apps because they can be hacked. You cannot just create a simple app where those hackers can hack and cause havoc on them. Yeah, need something that is more secure.
The challenges that can be found.
Yes, you need a secure app. Yeah. Other banks have invested a lot in that technology, but those transactions. So we are using those because we know they are very limited challenges when it comes to banking apps. Again, you can even see in our group, maybe even in our groups, there are some people hacking some others' numbers and say, hey, can you give me so much money? I'm who and who. It happens, and we see end up being removed. Those people in the groups, yeah, they are there. So you have to be careful when dealing with those apps.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you face any issues to reaching farmers there who are in the deeper markets, like far away from your from here? Do you have such customers?
Don't have any problem. Don't have any challenge with anyone. Anywhere where you are in Zimbabwe can reach you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
As long as you want the product from us, you can supply. We can even make arrangements for you to get that product.
Do you have other depots besides in Chiredzi? Do you have other depots?
We don't have other depots, but people order from here, Chiredzi, and send them as far as Harare, as far as Karoi. Yeah, yes. Because these farmers here in Chiredzi, we have some tobacco farmers sometimes. These farmers that have farms in Chiredzi, they're not. Some of them they're not based here. You can see that they are from different parts of the country, from Harare, Karoi. So if they come here and then they see that there are good chemicals here, the fertilizers, maybe they're affordable fertilizers, you guys can make arrangements for me to get these fertilizers on my farm in Chivu or Chimoy or so on. We can make those arrangements.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens when a product you sell is found to be faulty or counterfeit? Who bears the cost?
We haven't faced a challenge on those issues as of yet. But I believe the product is a counterfeit. Firstly, you have to consult the supplier. The supplier is the one who is supposed to compensate them. Yeah. So those, I'm a distributor. I got the product from the supplier. I'm not liable. Yeah. But in the times that the supplier is not understanding the issue or have some issues, actually I got to take the course because we don't have to disappoint those clients. We want to grow. We do not want to affect their business. We want them to grow. We want also to grow our business. So sometimes you just have to understand and assist the client. But if you don't compensate or doesn't treat that customer carefully or solve their problem, you can whistleblow those things. So bad company selling us counterfeit products, and you lose a lot of sales. But someone bought just 1 liter of Roundup for $5 and doesn't perform well. It can cost you a source more than 1,000 or tens of thousands just because you say, "Go, don't buy this counterfeit product." They are selling.
How do you compete with the shop down the road?
Shop down the road.
your competitor?
We're just trying to match their prices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just trying to match their prices. That's how we're competing. But we're also trying to find out if we can get cheaper suppliers, because our competitors are our suppliers. So sourcing out if we can get new suppliers, so that we can match their prices at a better markup. We're matching their prices sometimes at a break even, as I've said. We're not getting much on fertilizers, but when it comes to chemicals, we've got a good supply of chemicals. So to say, if someone buy, so most of these farmers sometimes they want their products under one roof. Let's say someone came in and buy herbicides. You have fertilizers as well. You have to keep that customer to say, yes, we can order for you and get those under one roof, so that it can be easy for collection, and at the same time we are returning the customer.
Okay, aside from the cost of goods, what are your biggest business expenses that eat into your profits?
There are a lot. There are a lot, but some of them they are government issues. Yeah, the government mandated. I can say the issue of rent house, issue of income tax, ZIMRA, someone who produces ZMDF, one money from us, some EMA, and money from us, Agricultural Marketing Authority, the one money, the local council, want the money. But I understand these are regulatory bodies.
Yes.
So it's a cost of doing business. The costs are avoidable. Yeah. So some people are coming is trying to disturb our business, and we have enough papers and whatever. So you have to be compliant, so that if someone come and want to solicit money from me just because you don't have enough paperwork, you just say, no, I've got all my paperwork here. What are you guys looking for? So you have to comply with all those regulatory bodies, so that even your business is clean. Even someone, I don't even mention the names, even anyone comes there, you are not cooperatory guys, you are not you are not compliant with the law. Just produce the paperwork. Yeah, so that's main issue. But I can say the cost of doing business. That's the main cost that we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, do you have transport issues, or do you have your own transport?
Yes, I have highlighted it that. Besides these suppliers giving just a 2 cents discount, we have to incur those costs, transport costs, offloading costs, loading costs. Yeah, some of this. But the business is growing. The vision is there, that in future those things need to be addressed. We need to have our own transport. Yes, but besides thinking into those terms, we're trying that at this level. Why can't you have a good relationship with the suppliers themselves? Are they not going to chip in and say, no, input link, you are bringing thousands, even your company. Yes, if you can check the records, you can see that it's a lot of money coming there. You know, they appreciate that enough and say, we are giving you a consignment, or delivering a sale, it's so period. Even if it's going to cash basis, but at a reasonable prices that you can manage as well. But in business, you cannot be a crime baby. Yeah, so if it's not working, you have to find an alternative. Yeah, so plans are there that with that overwhelming demand and good customer retention, will definitely reach a certain level where wherever we want to transport, we go and source our inputs. But these suppliers, they have got to realize it early before it's too late that they are sometimes going to lose a client, a big client, like input link. It's no longer a baby. Remember, there are big suppliers coming. Head of Dangote is coming to for a factory. They are enjoying those massive profits also. But there is time coming. The environment is very dynamic. You need to fit what is there so that you remain surviving. You need to always ahead. You don't have to realize that I was making a challenge while it's in mud, in mess. So by the time we see that this is the break is hitting the wall, we're not going to succeed on that. We're going to find an alternative, definitely. But it's a matter of time with the planning and liquid cash flows. How will you do that? Because where the inputs are coming, we know. The process of bidding, the allocation of free wood and everything, you know how it is done. But it's capital. But capital is not it's not going to be a challenge forever. The time investing, you're able to raise that. Seriously, it's laughable. No, but I'm being honest here.
Yeah, that's why maybe that's why we are here.
Yeah, that's good. That's some banks are approaching us. Our account is very good. The bank is approaching us. I can give you a loan for so. You go and get the inputs. You go and do this and this, you guys. But it's need to be carefully structured and not to be planned very well. Yeah, don't just jump in the bag and take a loan and we are moving slow. Remember, from 2022 up to here, we have managed to do a lot of things. We have managed the business is growing rapidly. Yeah. So the green light is there that in future all this happening are going to be sorted.
No, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Are there any aspect of your business that we have not covered and you would like us to know of areas where you face problems? I think maybe you've touched on part of it, you've touched on it, but do you have any other issues?
Yeah, you know, I've tried to be honest on everything I was saying here. Some of it is inside information, but I believe it is as a good brother. Maybe if come with a solution. Some go and do this interviews. Those interviews, they want to search and know how these are surviving. Well, you know, these suppliers, I don't know how best I can describe it. They want profits or maybe capturing the market is as much as they can. But I got no problem with this because once we have the product in stock, we're able to source our clients, we're able to source clients, we're able to sell the product. So we went to agricultural machinery again. Yeah, supplying machinery. And some of the guy from ETG approached me and said, pretty practical. Yes, about selling machinery. I was talking with that. No, those things, guys, we have to do a proper business. I'm not like a customer that is we have a history, mind you. We used to get tons and tons of fertilizers from ETG before it came here. So while it came here, I think you are not actually valuing the relationship or the business that we even us, if a client is buying, we give discount. we if they are broke, when they have money buying goods, we understand them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how others manage their business on this. It's none for I to say you are wrong, you guys. It's you who know how you want to operate. But on our side, that's our operating. So we have that space for tractors and agricultural machinery. It's another portfolio, a venture, a separate venture, I can say, that we are running again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you so much for giving us your time and also for your honest views. We really appreciate that. I don't know if is there anything else you want to add?
No, thank you very much for visiting us.
No, we really appreciate.
Maybe I think what you have said, maybe it will be taken into consideration.
Yes.
And I hope next year maybe we can start on a new relationship.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Thank you for those honest comments.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah.